Items in Dead by Daylight can be incredibly powerful. As we know, flashlights have been nerfed a total of 7 times. Medikits have had this ever-going debate about the add-ons being too powerful and medikits themselves being too powerful, being you can heal yourself so fast and others so fast that it's just near impossible for the killer to keep up. Toolboxes being the fastest way to finish games, with brand new part receiving its most recent nerf, so you can no longer insta finish half of a generator. Just how many of these items can we actually have in a single game of Dead by Daylight? Without any perks or offerings, the most items in a trial is 7. That's saying that 4 survivors bring in an item, and all 3 chests are open. But as we know, there is ways to increase this item count using offerings, such as the Tarnished Coin and the Shiny Coin. While those increase the chest count, can we get more items from chests themselves? I mean, the answer to that question is a resounding yes, as Behavior have introduced 3 perks that will allow us to get more than 1 item per chest. In Chapter 18, Elodie Ricotto releases alongside the twins. Elodie comes into the entity's realm boasting her perks Appraisal, Deception, and Power Struggle. For the sake of this video though, the only perk that matters is Appraisal, allowing us to rummage through 3 chests to pull yet another item out of the chest, which, if all 4 survivors are running, increases our item count to a whopping 15 items with only 1 perk. Now, if we factor it in with the other 2 perks introduced with Gabriel Soma and Hattie Kerr, Gabriel has Scavenger, which will allow us to rummage through a chest and pull a guaranteed toolbox, and Hattie has Residual Manifest, which allows us to pull a guaranteed flashlight with a rummaging action. Which again, if all 4 survivors are running these 2 perks along with Appraisal, our item count is now 23 items, which is probably more than anyone could ever realistically use at a match. Now, if all 4 survivors are running the Shiny Coin, which spawns in an extra 2 chests per offering, we can get 11 chests in the trial, meaning we'll have a grand total of 35 items, which is all that the survivors can do for items in the trial. But remember how I mentioned twins releasing with Elodie earlier? Well, she came alongside the perk Hoarder, which a lot of people might not know that it comes with an added 2 chest spawns, bringing the final total to 37 items in the trial, assuming all survivors are bringing Appraisal, Scavenger, Residual Manifest, and a Shiny Coin, and the killer is running Hoarder. Well, I forgot to mention Nicholas's Cage Dramaturgy, as that makes the theoretical item count to infinite, as the perk practically allows you to spawn in items. And if you wanted to get super technical without factoring in Dramaturgy, Lich can spawn in items in his chest with his killer items, such as the boots and the gloves, as well as killer items from Nemesis, being his syringe, Wesker's spray, Onryo's videotapes, and Singularity's EMP devices, which there's probably more that I forgot, such as Cenobite's box, so if anyone wants to factor that in, be my guest, but I'm not doing that. Which, now that we know that the theoretical item count for 4 survivors is 35, how many can I, myself, bring into a trial? So, today's challenge is that I'm going to see if I can bring all the items from the chest, including the rummaging actions, into the center of the map and show it to the killer. Eerie of Crows. Okay. Here we go. So we're at the shack. What is it? The shack? Alright, so I think it's spot we're gonna be right outside the front. So no idea where the killer is, but I hear him. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a good spot. Hopefully when we bring the killer past there, he sees the huge item tower that I've constructed for him. Yeah, he's definitely somewhere near me. 2. Going back over. Oh, it's a Wesker. Huh. Well, I guess we could factor that into the item count if I ever grab one. 3. Still over there. Still fine. So 3. And there's a chest up here that we can loot for an item. I'm gonna predict that it's going to be like, yeah, it's probably a green toolbox. So the plunders, like green toolbox. Wow, that's not a purple key. Let's pop that down. And then go back to the chest to rummage. Green flashlight. Honestly, one of the biggest things is that I'm just hoping that none of our teammates take up fires here. That should be like a pretty solid start. Oh. I'm like, really excited to see the killer's reaction to just a nice pile of items. Another key. The problem with keys, like, yeah, they're really high, but they're just so small that it's not as impressive as like a pile of med kits. All right, we've got 2 more chests. Where is this guy? Another key. They're still running around Shack, I think. Oh no.
Is that all you have?
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to do some juicing here. Okay. Where is a window or like literally anything? Drop that on you. Could have vaulted that, realistically. Do you break this yet? Oh, it's a good thing he has bad aim. Vault that. Oh, that 4% hinder is not feeling good right now. What? What? This is not good. The window's blocked now. Yikes. We got a second chance though. Bang. Do you think he... No. Okay, he's not. No. That time he had... I was about to say, if that one doesn't count... Uh-oh. Okay, that's perfect. I have to go. Okay. Only 2 more items left to bring, but they are the hardest and farthest to get. Because we have to go all the way to the basement. Hey, purple beamer. Why just... Wow, he canceled me putting down the item. Hopefully she didn't run to Shack. Okay, this is here. We have maybe no. Oh, if he tries to run down here. I'm going to like it at least. And it's very easy to fight. But he does it pretty good. He's the game a little confused sometimes to figure out where he is. Because you'll hear anyone else hit proximity necessarily. We need to come right out here. No, okay, we did not. Then we have 1 more item to towards the collection. Which I wasn't counting, but that brings us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 items, I think. Seems about right. No? Wait, did somebody pick up one of our items? Because we should have... I don't know. Come look at my tower. Oh, he's just started ignoring me. Huh. I don't see what you yeah, he's up there. I wonder if he's on the tower and everything else, or he's just going to leave it. Boom. Oh, wait. Look at all these things. Yeah. Yeah, you like it? You like it? I collected all of those just for you, yeah? Yeah? Wow. What a kind soul. I'll be greedy and take this flashlight though. I can see the times, but I'm gonna be a greedy bastard and take a flashlight away from him. Oh no.